Hello, my name is Elle Hanley, and in today's editing guidance tutorial, I'd like to share with you my favorite way to change the color of an object in your image. Today, we will be changing the color of our subject's dress. Now, in a complex program like Photoshop, there's probably 9,000 ways to do something like this. But the way I'm going to share with you now is my favorite because I find it simple yet effective in that you can apply it exactly where you want it and remove it where you don't. We'll do this by working with an adjustment layer, which you find by hovering over the circly yin-yang thingy right here. If you click on it, you'll see all the different types of adjustment layers that you can choose from. We will choose Huesaturation. You see you've got 3 sliders to work with, and if I grab the hue slider and start moving it to one side or the other, you can see it does a really nice job of cycling through all of the colors that I can choose from to create this new dress. It also, however, changes a lot of my landscape, and that's not necessarily bad. Maybe that's something you like, but maybe you don't want to necessarily do that. Maybe you want, say, a blue dress for your subject, but not necessarily a violet sky and a violet ground. If that's the case, the easiest way to do so without having to mask out all of what you don't want is to simply go here and change it to the red channel. That way, when I move the hue slider, you can see only the red in my image is being changed, which is primarily my subject's dress, but it's also a little bit on the ground, some of the flowers, as well as some color cast in my subject's skin due to the fact that there is naturally red pigment in my subject's skin color, so that's being colored as well. But that's okay, don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how to straighten that out, no worries. So let's choose a lovely blue color for our subject's dress. I also like to slide the saturation slider down a little bit. I do this because I like it. I think it looks nice and it helps to remove a little bit more of that color cast on our subject's skin. There's also a lightness to darkness slider, which you can slide again as you like to your liking. And once you get the color of the dress the way you want it, the next thing you're going to want to do is remove your color change from the areas you don't want it, such as your subject's skin. You do that by working with the handy dandy little mask that's built into your adjustment layer. You know you're working on your mask layer because it's highlighted. So I'm going to take my brush on black to remove and change my size to whatever, and 70, sure, that's great. Now please forgive me, in the interest of time I'm probably going to do a rather crude job, but I don't think you want to sit here for 20 minutes and watch me do a super detailed version of this. I think you get it. Basically what I'm doing is removing all of the color change from the areas that I don't want it and leaving it where I do. Whoops, I kind of messed up. So I'm going to remove this from her other arm here, and then I'm going to go in a little bit and make this a little bit better because it's kind of bad. Get her finger a little bit more. You can see really it's just kind of a matter of going back and forth and adding and removing and adding and removing until you get it exactly right how you want it. Now you can see I've kind of messed up here and I removed too much, but that's no problem because if you go back here and change it to white, it will allow you to add that color back in and you can put it right where you need it. And fixie fix fix. Fixie fix. Fix fix fix. There! So we've pretty much fixed everything. Again, please forgive my crude editing, but in the interest of time. So you can see what we've done now is successfully changed our subject's dress from red to blue. It's a pretty darn good change. She looks pretty good. Her skin color is normal and not sallow, and the landscape is normal landscape colors. Yay! So we've done well. So there you go. That's basically how you do that. And you know what? The cool thing is, if at any time you decide you want to change the color of your subject's dress, you can simply come back here to this layer and run through the gamut again. Maybe you want a green dress on your subject, or maybe you want a gold dress. It's entirely up to you, whatever you want. You can just change it until your little heart's content. So there you are. That's my favorite way to change the color of an object or a garment or something in your image. It's very precise, yet it's really quite simple. So there, I hope that that was really helpful for you. I hope that that's something you can apply to your editing. If there is by chance something that you would like to see me do or a question that you have for me, please send that to me. I would be thrilled to receive it. And also, if you are unfamiliar with my work, I would just love it if you would go to ellehanley.com and check it out. I hope that you like what you see. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope to put out some other really awesome and interesting ones, so please stay tuned. Thanks so much. You guys are awesome. Yay! Thank you. Bye, bye, bye.